Hey guys, Evelyn here on Ironic X Lizard, and today I'm going to show you guys how I made this edit. I entitled it Goddess of Fire, but I did not put text on it. I did edit some of the photos in camera raw, and therefore they aren't treated color. And I can't seem to find the raw images of them. So like the girl here, I did edit her in camera raw. I wonder if I could revert her color back, but I'm not sure. So I'm just opening it up and I'm going into camera raw, and let's see if I can undo everything. I guess if I could go back to 0, 0, 0, 0 on each of these things that I've done, you could probably let's see there. You can see like the difference in the coloring that I've done to her. And I did this for a few of the images in my edit, but I'm going to give you guys the ones I've edited just so that it won't be too difficult to achieve the same look. Now we're going to go to File, New, and we're going to open up a new image. We're going to open up a WATTPAD cover size, which is 512 by 800. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with the basics at the bottom. First, I put in the forest texture. So of course, always with my tutorials, well, most of them, you're going to get a pack of everything that gives, including the PSD of the poster, just for your benefit. And we're going to drag in our forest image here. I'm just going to drag it out and use our move tool, which is right here. And I did change my tools to be more how Photoshop C6 is. And to do that, you just click the little button here, and I think you can change your tools how you want. But I use my move tool, and I just click and drag my on my blank layer. I just click and drag my image over to it like so, and it places it center. I did stretch this out a bit, but I gave you guys the size that I stretched it out to, which it wasn't that much, it was just slightly stretched out. And then we're going to drag down our image here, and what I did first is after I added the forest, I added the girl, and I'm just going to use the PNG from the stock photo from my PSD actually, because cutting it out would just take a little bit more longer time, but I'll put a clip in of me cutting it out, because I did record this without audio before, so I'll put a clip of me cutting it out for you guys to see. And it'll probably be just in a little window somewhere around here. But I'm just going to go ahead and just drag over the PNG and its color balance to make it blend in with the background more, like so. I'm just going to click and drag them over and just drop them in the blank space here, and they'll add center it, to be honest. After we did that, what I did was I added this light bulb texture, which looks like this here, just to give it some more elements in the background, and I set this layer to lighten, and then I just fluffied out the ends. So we're just going to grab our light texture, we're just going to click open a new tab, pull it out, grab it, and add it to our image. We're going to have it like center, or like center like so, and we're going to just set it to lighten. It's going to be behind her, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab a layer mask, just click here to add a layer mask, grab a round brush tool, make it as big as you please. Using black, we're just going to erase the edges like so, just so that it kind of blends in, but you don't see the harsh edges of the actual image like so. Next, what I did was I added a little walkway into the image, and this is true to size here. So we're going to do is into our image, we're going to grab our arch, and we're just going to drag it onto our image like so. Close this out, and we're going to have it right here in the corner and underneath the light orb there, so it blends in. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut around it, and then cut the inside and then blur the bottom. So I'm going to blur the bottom first. So I'm grabbing my round brush tool, I'm just going to blur it the bottom to blend in with the background like so. We might want to pull it down a little bit more so it looks like it's right there. I'm going to blur it out, and then we're going to zoom in. I'm going to take off this image here just so that we don't have the blurred in. We're going to grab our lasso tool, and I'm just going to use lasso tool for this here, and I'm just going to go ahead and go around it like so. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to do something else to it. So as we have this, we're going to click this here. If you're in Photoshop CS6 and under, it's going to say Refine Edge. but this is select and mask, and I'm going to click here, and it has the refine edge brush tool. And what we're going to do is just going to kind of do this so that it kind of adheres to the edges of our image, just to make it more natural looking. And if it goes too much ahead, you can hold Alt to take away and just go like that to remove what you don't want it to cut, like right here. You can feather it a little bit if you want. I'm just going to do slightly and click OK. And then on our layer mask, we're just going to fill it in with black, like so. And Control D to deselect. And we're going to do the outside as well. So I'm going to zoom out for that. And I'm just going to do this as well to our best ability. Up and over, and then we're just going to do this as well. Select and refine. I'm going to zoom in, so I'm just going to zoom in like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and just hit the edge like so, and hoping that it blends in nicely. Just the edges that I want, and maybe the flower edge right here. And then we're going to click OK. And then again, I'm just going to use my paint bucket tool, fill in with black. And then here, I'm just going to grab my round brush tool and fade that in slightly. And zoom out, and it looks good like this. I'm going to add this texture and have it appear there. And I'm not sure if I have it above or below my image. I have it below my arch. So just drag this underneath like so. Now we're going to add our guy with the fire here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into our folder, grab the boy fire, that's what I named the image, just going to drag it, pull it into our image, and we're going to have it set right here. We're going to resize it a bit, so Control T, and just resize just a bit so it's like sitting there and you can see the fire. Just going to add a layer mask, and we're going to grab our round brush tool. Let's make a brush smaller, and we're going to erase what we don't want, which is the fire on the outsides, and maybe a little bit here so that he's actually blending in with the background a little bit, like so. Maybe move him down a little bit so it looks like he's actually sitting like near the edge, like so. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add the flower image here. I set to lighten at 27% just so I remember. So we're going to go into our folders, we're going to grab the flower arrow, or whatever I named it. We're going to click and drag it above everything. So it's above everything. We're going to place it here. I'm set to lighten at 24%, normal, lighten at 27%. And it's going to look something like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete what's splitting out onto the image. You can see harsh edges, and on her a bit, but leave it so that it kind of is in the forest. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a layer mask, get our brush size a little bit bigger. I'm just going to go ahead using black, just erase what we want. We can leave some on the outside here, but we want to erase these harsh edges all the way around the image like so. We don't want it to be too where you see the lines. We want it to look kind of realistic. Let me just delete some of that there. Alright, so that looks good. Next, what we are going to do is we're going to add our coloring, which looks like this here, and then these two add-ons. So we're just going to click all of these and just drag them onto our image like so, and our coloring will look like that. I'm going to go ahead back into my original, my edit here. I'm going to go to the flower and delete a little bit that's kind of over here, just a smidge. Next, what we're going to do is on our PSD here, we're going to drag in our blur image here. At screen, we set to screen and left it at 100%. So this is what it looks like. It is just it was the texture that I blurred on my own. So we're just going to click, drag, leave it where it lays, and we're just going to set to screen, normal, just screen, like so. And it gives it this smoky texture, and we want it to drag above all the colorings, like so. It gives it more of a fog look. And after that, what I did was I added a topaz, clean, and then a sharpen. So I'm going to exit out of this, say no. So what we're going to do is we're going to, on our keyboard, we're going to hold Shift, Control, Alt, and E down. It's going to merge all our layers visible on a new layer here. So this is merge all visible. And for that, you're going to go Shift plus Control plus Alt and E to do that. We're going to go to Filter, Topaz Labs, Topaz Clean, and what we're going to do is, I think I did Soft 1, which is a full-on blur, like so. I'm going to click OK, and then we're going to Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen, and I set it at 500%, my radius is 0.8, my reduced noise is at 21, and my remove is lens blur. And I gave this nice crisp sharpen to it. It's a bit too much. So if it's too much for you, you can always lower your opacity, so maybe like 55% to get more of a realistic look. To me, I don't mind the overall thickness of it, but it's up to you. And then you can just save it PNG and you're done. So I'm just going to 100% file, save as PNG. So I'm going to name it Goddess of Fire. And then we're just going to go down here, go into PNG, and then save, interlace, and OK, and we're done. Alright guys, so this is the final product. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any tutorial ideas for me, do comment in the comment box below. If you have posters you want me to recreate, and I'm willing to do anything to try to get my skills back up to par, you can leave me a link. You can message me on WATTPAD or ASIANFANFICS. I even have a Twitter. I'll leave all the links in the comment box below. Or in the down box below, so you guys can easily contact me. And hope you guys like this tutorial again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.